There was a time when the world was filled with violence, a time when corruption covered the earth, a time when people had forgotten God. Human hearts were dark. Pride ruled, wickedness spread like wildfire. And the Bible tells us in Genesis 6-5 that every imagination of the thoughts of man's heart was only evil continually. But in the middle of that broken generation, one man stood different. His name was Noah. Genesis 6-8 says, "But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord." While the world turned away, Noah walked with God. Then came a warning. God spoke to Noah about something the world had never seen before: a flood. Not a storm, not heavy rain, a flood that would cover the entire earth. And God gave Noah an unusual command: build an ark, a massive ship, on dry ground, nowhere near an ocean. In Genesis 6:14, God said, "Make thee an ark of gopher wood." God gave him the exact measurements, the design, the structure, the details. This wasn't a suggestion, it was an instruction. Imagine the scene. Day after day, Noah cutting wood, hammer striking nails, building something no one understood. People must have laughed. "Old man, what are you doing?" "Rain, a flood, there are no clouds." He looked foolish. But faith often looks foolish before it looks faithful. And the Bible says in Genesis 6:22, "Thus did Noah according to all that God commanded him, so did he." He didn't argue. He didn't delay. He obeyed, not partially, completely. Then the day came. God told Noah to enter the ark with his wife, his sons Shem, Ham, and Japheth on their wives. The animals came, 2 by 2. And then something powerful happened. In Genesis 7:16, the Bible says, "And the Lord shut him in." God himself closed the door. When the rain began to fall, it did not stop. 40 days, 40 nights, the fountains of the deep burst open. The heavens poured out water. The same people who left now ran. The same voices that mocked now cried out. But the door was closed. And inside the ark, there was peace, because obedience had prepared Noah for a storm he had never seen. After months upon the waters, the ark rested on the mountains of Ararat. The flood receded. Dry ground appeared, and when Noah stepped out of the ark, he didn't complain about the storm. God placed a rainbow in the sky, a covenant promise. In Genesis 9:13, God said, "I do set my bow in the cloud, and it shall be for a token of a covenant between me and the earth, a sign of mercy, a sign of faithfulness, a reminder that obedience is never wasted." Noah's story is not just about a boat, it is about obedience when it doesn't make sense. Obedience when people mock you. Obedience before the rain falls. You may be building something right now that others don't understand. Your discipline, your prayer life, your faithfulness, your quiet obedience. But when the storm comes, the ark you built in faith will carry you through. Because the same God who instructed Noah still honors obedience today.